Hi, my name is Kaitlyn Davey. I'm an associate food scientist at McCormick. I work a lot on data analysis and working on methods in a lab to help make what we produce at the plant more efficient or more consistent. So I work a lot in the lab, but then also at my desk doing data work. I got my degree in food science from the University of Maryland, College Park, but before that I had interests in agriculture, in STEM, and all different areas relating to the food industry. I interned at a few different food companies. When I was a sophomore in school, I interned at a local spice company, and then as a junior I interned at McCormick, and then after I graduated in 2020 I came back to work at McCormick. A lot of the work I do involves taking a process and breaking it down to see how we can make it more efficient. So I love when we kind of finish looking at a problem and we kind of resolve it and we help make someone's job easier. So we make someone's job in the plant easier, or we make them have to solve less day-to-day problems. So that's really enjoyable. One of the most difficult things about my job now is we work with a lot of different products and we have to do a lot of data analysis. So you're always looking into new products, new technologies, and then also always learning stuff about data analysis. You can never stop learning about how to look at data in different ways. About 50% of my job is based in the computer. I get to do a lot of hands-on work in a lab, which I really enjoy, and I get to go to our pilot plant, and then I also get to visit our full-scale plants sometimes too, which is really amazing to see. When I was in middle school, I did a lot of STEM, and I thought I might go into the engineering field. But as a middle and high schooler, I started doing a lot of 4-H. I did poultry judging and different areas all throughout 4-H, and I found that I really liked the combination of agriculture and STEM, and that means food science. So when I went on a national 4-H engineering trip, we toured Purdue University and their food science department, and that's where I really got excited about food science and decided that I wanted to major in it. Probably my biggest tips to share with someone interested in food science is to come talk to people who work at different companies. There are a lot of different food companies, sometimes hidden, sometimes you don't see the names, maybe they're not consumer facing, but if you look on LinkedIn and reach out to some people, I'm sure they'd love to give you a tour, show you around, and help you connect with other people. Food science is a pretty small industry, which is nice. I feel like you always see people you know at every different conference or event, so it's really a good close-knit community who all helps each other grow. I think food science is a really great major for those who like doing hands-on, but also like science. A lot of people go into school focusing on biology or chemistry, and they realize they want to do something a little more hands-on. Food science is a really great option, and it allows you to kind of focus in on things you see every day and then learn about the science behind them. One of the things that I've learned doing my job and doing research into food is that you never know as much about something as you think you do. So every time you think that a spice or a hot sauce is a really simple product, it only has 5 ingredients, you learn that there's so many things you can look into and research in that area, and that things that appear simple at first aren't really that simple. They're really complex and have a lot of cool systems. A lot of people come to food science from a lot of different majors in the sciences like biology and chemistry. At University of Maryland we have an Intro to Food Science class, and that's where a lot of people who are starting with more of a general major, they take food science introduction and they realize that it's a really interesting field, and then they end up switching majors and getting to take more detailed classes in the food science area. We have some really interesting classes we take as food science majors. We take a food microbiology class where we make sauerkraut and wine, and then we also learn all different microbiology techniques. And we also have a food processing class. We got to dehydrate apples and kind of learn about dehydration and test the process as we went along. We made yogurt. It was a really, really fun lab, and then also we learned a lot. I would definitely come reach out to any food scientist at any food company nearby. We're all really friendly, not as scary as we look, even though we do data analysis and research. We all started as students who were interested in science and ag, so come talk to one of us.